lot lately about how people choose fiction based on how it makes them feel. And I'm afraid that I wanted my life story or the wisdom that I'd acquired along the way to inspire people, but a lot of the time it just makes them feel overwhelmed or intimidated. And I just had to come to accept that that's kind of like if you were a Navy SEAL or something, or in the Army, and you came home, you couldn't expect your family to kind of get with your military culture just because you had experienced it. So I try and modulate that, but I also don't make any sense unless you know quite a bit about me. So I'm looking for a way to focus my work going forward that doesn't vicariously traumatize people based on what I've been through. I know a lot of horror writers have a background like mine. It's not like I'm the only person to ever survive something weird, but it does have the same effect as coming back from a war and not feeling like you fit anywhere. It's got that kind of PTSD, now I don't belong in the world because no one has been through this thing kind of an element. But I want to take my work in a fun direction, so I think that's probably going to translate into my characters as spunk facing down some pretty weird circumstances. But I'm trying not to go into anything that's too serious unless it's the background story. So you'll see things like in Murder of Crows, book 1, you've got young people sold out to a brothel, but, you know, we've made it magical and we've made them have superpowers and we've made the ending happy, and, you know, people that sold them into slavery get theirs and all that. So I guess there's that way of handling it as well. But for the most part, I like to put things in the background of a story, and then it's not front and center in your face. I don't know, you let me know how you feel about that. I don't really like it when books get real, like, there should have been a trigger warning on this about violence and kind of jump scaring you with shock value, even if it's not from a personal experience. Like, I was at a reading once where a woman was talking about a severed head, and she could have started somewhere else, but that's what we started with for pure shock value, and it got everybody's attention. So I'm trying not to do that. I don't know if that was intentional on her part, but I don't like exploiting people's suffering for shock value, and I also want to make sure that I'm not scaring people more than I am encouraging them to just be brave through their own circumstances. So we'll see how that goes.